Welcome back, guys. So we're going to be jumping into our third multiplayer match on Hexarchy. So because defending seems to be really overpowered, I think I'm going to try some military action, see if I can get a military victory. Looks like we've got 6 players as well, that's nice. Hopefully there's no lag again like there was yesterday. So I'm playing with Arabia this time, and the main reason for that is you can recruit military units using gold. They're not very powerful, but if I can use gold to fight with and save my production to build cities and wonders, then I think I might have a fairly decent time. Well, this is defended around here. If I went here and put the pyramids here, I could get iron, cows and horses. Or if I went over here and went here, I could still get the 3. And I might potentially get something down here. So that's what I'm going to do. Then I can build a second city and put it there. Nice, this looks like a fairly decent start. So I need 5 gold, so I can spend 2 gold, so I can get this. I've now got 8 gold, I've got quite a lot. So let's draw, see if I can get writing. I didn't get writing, unfortunately. I've got 6, I've got 9, I can try again. Got woodworking, that's not too bad. Let's do that. Okay, so we're going to scrap the warrior, build the pyramids, and I am getting another iron, stone and silver. So this is a nice start. We've had a really nice start here. We've got the writing. Let's save the settler for next turn. Am I going to be going down the fishing route? I don't believe I am. Might save that for next turn so I can scrap it next turn. Okay, so we're going to be getting horses, cows, 2 iron, stone and silver. So this is a fantastic start. We're in a nicely defended area. We've got space for a second city. Yeah, this is a great defensive start. Seeing as I'm playing or trying to play military, then it's kind of putting me off wanting to. I just want to play defensive. But I want to see if I can at least get 1 city conquered. Okay, so we're going to scrap the fishing. I'm going to scrap the strength and the scout as well. I'm going to take paganism, or shall I go for the Temple of Diana? I'm going to go for the paganism, because I can get the Temple of Zeus now. So let's sell Let's just sell a luxury. Build the Temple of Zeus. Can get the settler on the next turn. So what am I selling here? Sell a horse and sell an iron. Okay, looking good. So we can get the Temple of Diana now. We're going to build our settler. I might build it with this. Save on a bit of industry. Okay, let's see. Mathematics. Have we scrapped anything? We have. Have we got anything for one? Construction. So it's just construction. Right, we're probably not going to be using the lumber mill. Well, we might do actually. So let's get rid of these iron. I'm not going to be using them. Let's sell this horse. Construction, that's what I was after. A granary. Now, before I build the granary, let's see if I can find a warehouse. I can. Brilliant. So I need to scrap one thing to be able to build the granary. And here's going to be the thing. So we've now got a granary and a warehouse, that's nice. Now, shall I scrap the lumber mill or shall I save it? Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. I was thinking of scrapping it so I could use the trade hub, but I was running out of time, so I would have had to make a quick decision. And with the lag on this game, it was likely I would have made a mistake. Okay, so we can get our settler over here. Then we can get a Mamluk out. But before we do that, we're going to build a library. I'm not going to be using the mine. I could build a temple if I wanted, but I don't think it's going to be worth it, so let's scrap the temple. Now, shall I just get the philosophy? Parthenon's going to be very expensive, but I want the royal guard. And the bread and circuses would be helpful. So yeah, let's do that. Get the bread and circuses. Increase our population. See what the next thing out is. Tactics. Now, I am going to be using this, probably. Road. Road would be helpful to get out of this area. It's expensive though. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to bother with that. I'm running out of time, unfortunately. I'm not going to be building any monuments. We're probably not going to be... Oh no, we might be able to get it on the next turn. So because we're running out of time, let's just do this. unfortunately, it's really difficult to do everything you want to do in the time that you have available. So really, I wanted to sell some resources and get my military unit out, but I ran out of time. So bread and circuses, deploy the settler. Let's have a look, see what we've got. Archer. Well, I didn't get what I wanted, so let's put the granary in here. I shouldn't have done that, I should have spent the food. But I think what I might do instead is try and get another settler. I want to keep everything that's in my hand, really. Sell these. I don't need all this iron. Come on, let's use the trade hub. Iron and deer. There's the settler that I was after. Now I'm going to need someone to accompany him. So let's get an archer. Now I have got the statue of Zeus, so I can move him out. So I've still got quite a lot of gold. Right. Let's save this library for the next turn. I think I'm gonna... Oh dear. I don't know what to do. I want to save the Royal Guard for the next turn. Right. That'll do. I could just do with having 20 more seconds per turn. Because it's right at the end of the turn that I basically run out of time. Just in the last 10 seconds or so. I just need that much more. Okay, so we have got a warehouse. That's nice. So we're going to build the warehouse. Then we're going to build the library. I'm thinking of building this here, but then it's going to be... This city here is going to be undefended, really. It's going to be a bit precarious. I want the Royal Guard on the Archer. I'm going to scrap the fort. Or shall I put the fort here? No. No. Okay, do I want this? I think I do. Get the forge. And then we've got 2 food. Put that in here. We've got 2 luxuries. Put 1 in each one. And then I think that will do for now. We have got a load of cash. Right, I don't actually know what I want. I think metalworking might be pretty useful because I've got quite a lot of iron. So let's do that. Yeah, unfortunately I ran out of time again. I just wanted to scroll through 2 or 3 more cards. Ah dear. Yeah, just need that touch more time. Okay, so I'm saving the granary for next turn. I'm going to save the Great Wall. Maybe I'm not going to bother with the Great Wall. Well, I can build the Parthenon now, so let's do that. Mathematics is probably something that I'm interested in. We can actually get Chichen Itza as well if we have 3 more. So, one happiness. So yeah, let's scrap that. And then we're gonna... Oh, I don't really want to scrap the archer. We've got enough cash to get over to the Colosseum and then scrap that. And then build the Chichen Itza. I'm going to build it back here. And then what do I want to save for next turn? I want the forge and probably the warehouse. So I'm clearly not going to be doing any fighting, which I said I was going to do. But this is just too difficult to get out. Look, we've got mountain here as well. Jesus Christ. Okay. Come on. Right. Once again, ran out of time. Yeah, this is the most ridiculously defensive position I've ever seen. The one time that I said that I wanted to go on the attack, and I've ended up with this. Where's my settler? How did my settler end up back here? Oh, flaming hell. Oh dear. Well, that's not good. I don't know how that happened. I did tell him to move. That's a problem, that is. Right, so let's forget about... Oh, I really don't want to... I should have been able to settle this turn. And then deploy all 3 of these. Oh dear. Right, let's see what we've got. Tactics. And then I'd have been able to build another settler and bring him over here. I've gone from potentially 4 cities to bloody 2. Right, so I won't be able to move him this turn. So yeah, let's save these. And then... got another settler, we don't need him. Jeweler. We need to spend our science. So we've got theology, but that's not really going to help us. Next up is engineering, though. So we're going to go for that. Then, in fact, I can buy 2 marble. So let's get that, stick it in the hand. Oh, that's damn expensive, actually. I should have checked that. Is it worth the risk of buying one of them and hoping that I get another one next turn? Oh, I can actually buy both of them. So let's do that. And then once again, running out of time. Let's just buy a catapult. Yeah, I just can't get out of this area. All of this rough terrain. It's ridiculous. Oh, I didn't buy the marble. I clicked on it. Oh well, I've got it now anyway. Okay, we can now get this. We want the settler to move to here. Catapult to move to here. It's going to take 3 turns. Jesus. Then we want the warehouse, the granary. I don't think I need this anymore. Put the royal guard on the catapult. Save the forge for next turn. I could buy an archer in there. I don't think I'm going to be able to get out. Right, I'm going to need to buy another luxury. Oh my god, look how expensive it is. I don't know why it does this, where it fills it, but it doesn't actually upgrade it. Right. I think that will just have to do for this turn. Not a very productive turn. Let's just scroll, see if we can... No. I need to spend this science. So we're going to lose to a culture victory, unfortunately. let's get this city. Why is it not building? Come on. Right. I mean, I could go for the gunpowder, but if I'm not fighting, what's the point? I need... Not really sure what I need. Don't particularly want to go for this theology, but I want this mosque. So I need to scrap 4 things. I'm probably not going to be doing any military, so let's just scrap that. I don't particularly want to put this out in the open, but I've got nowhere else to put it. It's been a strange game. Right, so we've got loads of cash. Nothing to spend it on. So it looks like gunpowder's the only thing that I haven't got. So I may as well, in fact, before I do that, I don't really want to draw the gunpowder cards, so let's do that. So let's save the warehouse and the granary. I think it's too late for all of this business, but so I'm going to take it just because I can. I'm not going to bother saving it. Right, once again, just ran out of time before I had a chance to spend all my stuff. But yeah, it looks like... Oh, I'm actually winning, surprisingly. It looks like nobody is doing anything military. And I'm not going to be able to get out of this ridiculously hilly area. So it's just going to have to be a culture victory. Right. So the Hagia Sophia is expensive. But we do kind of need it. Save it for next turn. Let's buy this marble. Can't see me using any of this stuff. Yeah, unfortunately I've scrapped one of the key things to get culture victory, which is the fishing branch, which is why it's going to take me a few more turns than it would normally. Yeah, I may as well just go all in. Might not scrap the cannon. This has already got a granary, hasn't it? Yeah. Right. So what are we actually doing here? It's turned out to be a really, come on, a really awkward game. And it doesn't help that there's a massive lag going on either. Right, I don't need science anymore, so let's sell all that. I do need the marble. I want to buy these luxuries. Come on. Gonna buy this food as well. Yeah, it's a shame that there's a lag on the game in multiplayer, because when you're running out of time and there's a lag, it's a serious problem. Well, I can actually hear military units, so maybe I am going to need some more. Right, game will end soon. Yeah, but how soon? That's the question. Oh, I'm not happy about not having any space to put this Hagia Sophia down. Do I want to risk putting it all the way over here where I can't even see? Or do I put it over here where I can barely get across because of the terrain? I think what I'm going to do, put it here, and then move all of my units out to defend it. Okay, so we need this monastery. So we're going to need to scrap things to get the monastery. I've got all my cards in my hand now, so I've trade hub, bread and circuses, 2 military, so I'm probably not going to be building the cannon. So let's scrap the cannon so I can build the monastery. And then if I need any military units, I'll just use musketmen. Okay, so everything's quite expensive in there. I'm seriously tempted to just scrap this forge so I can use this trade hub. Come on. And then I can reduce the cost of everything in here. So I'm going for a population win rather than a culture win. can actually use this trade hub again. Oh no, I haven't got the industry for it. Right, so I can just let them distribute all of this for me. Oh, then again, no, I can't. It only distributes it if you're above your warehouse limit. So that could have cost me the victory, not distributing this 13 food. But once again, I needed 10 seconds longer. Yeah, Greece have just gone into the lead right at the end of the game. Yeah, that was unfortunate. It was a close game. It was a very, very awkward one. It was probably the worst game that I've played. Let's have a look. So, looks like Greece was doing military stuff. Athens, so he started here. And he obviously decided he didn't want to fight with China. So, he built Sparta and Corinth. And then took over Paris and Orleans. And then took over York. So yeah, he did a lot of military stuff, which is impressive. So he won a military victory, which is pretty rare, but it took him to turn 14. So if I was playing the culture path, I would have won on turn 11. So even playing really well in a military style, he was still 3 turns late. And I've actually won on the culture path on turn 9 before. I don't know how I managed it, but it's just so much easier to win defending than it is attacking. But yeah, that was super awkward. I definitely don't recommend copying anything of what you just saw. Hopefully next time I'll actually be able to pull off some military stuff. But anyway, that'll do for this one. Cheers for watching. Take care. I shall see you soon.